We are now just 2 days away from Doom Eternal. The time is almost up. We will soon find out how epic this game is going to be and what we can actually expect to see in Doom Eternal overall. Just 2 days, that's all we've got to wait now. So for today's topic, I thought I'll focus more on something that I've not really talked about, and that's actually the weapon mods. So I'm going to focus more on pretty much talking which ones I think are going to return and go away, what they're going to add, or what new mods that we could see. First of all, I'm very certain that weapon mods are going to be back in Doom Eternal. And I think that most of the weapon mods that we've seen are going to make another appearance in Doom Eternal as well. So that means that, of course, the shotgun explosive mod, the charge burst one, all them kind of mods I'm pretty sure are going to make their return. But there might be a few that I'm not 100% might return because they weren't as good mods. But that's mainly focused more on the snap map side, because for instance the plasma rifle had the stun rod, which was really good. I think it was the stun rod, but it also had that attack where it shot that yellow energy beam. I really cannot remember what it was called, and that was practically useless. It was okay in multiplayer, but instead of having the other mod in snap map, they decided to keep that for some reason, and it was useless. I think that would be gone if it's a snap map. So I don't think we would see anything like that. Hopefully they'll work on some new mods that are going to fit the weapons even better. Of course, we're going to have new weapons as well, so we're obviously going to see new mods along the way. So yeah, I don't know obviously what their weapons will be, so I can't talk about them, but honestly I think there's going to be more weapon mods than there were in Doom 2016. So more of a selection instead of 2, possibly 3. I don't think they'll go too crazy for each weapon, but I think they will add it up a bit, so they keep their old ones but also add in new kind of weapons as well. An example of that could be something like the shotgun from Wolfenstein, where the bullets or the shells sort of ricochet off the walls. I don't know if they'd do that, of course, but that's just an example of what we could see. There's more of a selection than the usual 2 that we saw in Doom 2016. So yeah, I'm 99% sure we're going to see more of them as well. And of course, there's one in particular that we know about now, and that's the SSG. Now, as we saw in the trailer, the Super Shotgun actually had a bayonet. It's not confirmed if that's a mod or not. This obviously could easily be just a new part to the weapon in general. So maybe the SSG now has an actual bayonet that you can use to charge at the enemies or just kill enemies at close range in a much more gruesome way with the SSG. Or of course it could be another mod, we don't know yet. Either way is really cool, and hopefully even if it's not a mod for the SSG, hopefully there will be more mods for that SSG. I want to see different ways that they can improve or change the Super Shotgun, because that was the only weapon they sort of left out. And there are options for the Super Shotgun, even if it attaches like an explosive weapon to it as well, like an explosive shot like the shotgun did. It might make it similar, but the shotgun and double shotgun obviously is the same gun, just more powerful with the Super Shotgun. So maybe they can have similar mods for the weapon, but make them more powerful. It's boring, but it is variety, and it is different to just having nothing at all. Anything's really better than having nothing at all. Maybe I was thinking some kind of flamethrower on the front of the Super Shotgun, so any enemy that gets too close is going to get pretty much ignited with flames, and just like an extra way of dealing with enemies, because that way both of the Super Shotgun and the flamethrower is meant for close contact, so it's not like you're changing the gun too much. Of course you could have a long range weapon on the SSG as well, so you got obviously the Super Shotgun for close range attacks, and then the normal new weapon, the new mod for long range, which easily could be something that said like some kind of, I don't know, machine gun, an extra rifle, and it's something, I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint on what they're going to do with the mods, of course, but that would be cool. I really think that the SSG should get something added to it instead of just being left alone. And of course that's what I think is going to happen. I think they will actually improve the Super Shotgun as they already hinted that in the trailer with that bayonet. Now the bayonet, once again, I think it's a pretty cool idea. Hopefully, even if it isn't just a mod, hopefully we get to use it right from pretty much the start, because I really like to see how well this bayonet is actually going to help. I'm pretty sure it's going to add a new way of glory killing the smaller enemies. I can't see it doing too much damage to a Baron of Hell, but of course smaller enemies is going to make a big difference, such as just normal zombies. That just adds a whole new way of killing enemies, in my opinion. So yeah, weapon mods was one. It's hard to talk about, but I just gave a few suggestions there. I definitely think we're going to see more. If they all return from the old Doom 2016, I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I got a feeling most of them will, along with a few extra ones for a surprise. I got a feeling we are going to see some kind of sort of flamethrower weapon, because they've touched on many other ideas in the weapons, but flamethrower was one of them they didn't do, so it feels kind of left out. And of course it might not happen, but out of everything I've seen so far, that is what I think is most likely. Of course, each weapon is going to have something that goes with that theme of that gun. Like the plasma rifle is obviously going to have some sort of plasma beam or attack. We've already seen the plasma stun and everything, so it wouldn't surprise me if we see some other new plasma attack. Maybe something like the lightning gun, because I don't think that's going to appear in the campaign. So I reckon maybe the plasma could have some sort of attack like that as well. So yeah. And of course the rocket launcher is going to have some kind of new explosive attack added to it as well. I mean, if there's another one, maybe it's literally something as simple as placing mines, I don't know, sort of like, yeah, different kinds of mines, so if the enemies get too close they explode on that as well. Something along that line, something that we saw actually in multiplayer as well. Maybe they drop one of them, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do, just focus on what the gun is. So explosive weapons will have new explosive mods, plasma weapons will have new plasma mods, etc, etc. So anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think we're going to see the new mods? Do you think they might even not even be there? And what do you think about the shotgun, the super shotgun? Do you think it's going to have any better mods? Do you think the bayonet's just going to be there for just the whole game, or do you think that will be a mod that we come across somewhere in the campaign? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.